All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to PreMarket Prep. I hope everyone is having an amazing morning. Hopefully, you guys had an incredible day yesterday. Our friends on YouTube, sorry for the delay. We're having issues streaming my screen into the chat room. So we're trying to figure out what's going on there. But in the meantime, we'll get going here with this feed. Good morning, Norm. How you doing today?
Hey, good morning, brother. I'm doing all right. How are you?
Doing good, my friend. Doing good. I reset our chat room twice already, and I'm getting an error not connected to media server, and it's just not connecting. So
Huh.
we might have to invite people over to our YouTube feed for today. I'll try restarting one more time and see if that works.
Try it one more time, real quick, and
Yeah,
if not, we'll throw up the link and have them go over there.
yep. So I'm going to close it up again, and we'll see what happens. Um, our YouTube friends, thank you for being patient today as we get rocking and rolling on this special day, which is Veterans Day. So shout out to all the veterans out there. We'll make another announcement for our members in chat as well. Um, we'll give this another shot here. Let's see if it likes this. In the meantime, just checking out the spot here. This thing is just on fire. Yesterday and today, just incredible. This run actually held, which is impressive. And we haven't seen things like that in a while. Yeah, still same error. So not sure what's going on there, guys. We'll have our guys hop over to the room. Even my mic is not connecting to the chat. Norm, can you do a test on your end? Just make sure it's not me. This will give me an idea if I have to.
I to connect to the room.
Yeah, just with your mic. See if your mic will even connect.
Oh, it's not. Let me reset the media server in there.
Oh yeah, let's try that. See, I mean that'll help with the mic, but I'm not sure about the video. It's just weird. Something's up with that today. Um, in the meantime, guys, let's go over some of the stocks we had yesterday on the list here. Um, Actually, before I do that, let me invite our members over as we might be having issues here. Guys, meet us in YouTube. Chat room is not playing nice today. That's funky, man. I just sent that out in chat, and even that's not going through.
Okay, I'm working now to be able to connect in the chat.
Okay.
Now that I've reset. Sorry, guys. Every once in a while, the gremlins come out.
Yeah, they come on and do some damage to the cables or something. Um, but YouTube, you guys are perfectly fine. I can see here, Jose says, open the casino. You know what? It can feel like that at times. It sure can. Yesterday was just wild, wild open for many tickers that we had on deck. Um, Absolutely, guys. Thanks to all the vets today on this special day. I mean, we should be recognizing them all the time, but today especially, as it is Veterans Day. Um,
I put up YouTube in the room.
okay.
You can try to connect again,
Yep. I'll
or
try one more time here.
one last time. Now that I've reset the media server.
Ah, there we
There you
go.
go.
Got you guys.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Okay. And let me see if I can get the sound going. Uh,
You had your sound going in the room. Well, you've lost it now.
yeah, it connect. All right, so
There
I'm
we
not
go.
gonna touch anything. It's there, and it just pops right back off.
All right.
All right, so sound is back. I see that. Let's try one more time, guys. Let's see there. All right, it's on. Let's see if it stays. Looks like it did like it this time. Okay, perfect. Good morning,
Okay.
guys.
There we
Over
go.
in
Sorry,
our
guys.
chat room. Sorry about that. Our website was not playing nice for a second there. Um, all right, guys, let's get to it. We'll skip the stuff for yesterday. It was the same song and dance across the board, guys. Right? We will just talk about the spy.
It was nuts.
It was just wild.
That
The
was a huge
spy.
day
I
yesterday.
mean,
That was
yeah,
wild. Kept
yeah.
waiting for a pullback that never happened.
You didn't get it.
Just off to the races. So
And I thought here for a second we were about to get a drop here, and I thought we are going to come back down even lower, but no, kind of dropped here a little bit, and it just shot right back up. High
Just
of the
flipped you
day
the bird and kept on driving.
and kept on going. And today we're up almost a 0.5% on this thing. So Norm, let's get right to it. Let's look at what the overall market as we end this trading week.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what we have in store. We're up a little bit this morning after that strong day. I'm curious to see what happens. I have a feeling we might just kind of sit um, after we picked up those huge gains yesterday. First and foremost, happy Veterans Day. Thank you for your service to all those that have served. 10 a.m. we have University of Michigan consumer sentiment, and they're also their consumer 5-year inflation expectations. That's all the data. No Fed speakers today. So yeah.
All right, that is what we have. Right, guys, let's get to it. Let's see
The
our
one
gappers
the
list.
one thing I
Yeah.
will say, earnings season is kind of winding down. We'll get some scattered here and there as we always do. China easing COVID lockdowns is causing a big part of the gap of the gappers list being this size.
Yeah. I was looking at NVIDIA earlier this morning. I mean, we're not going to go over every stock yesterday, but look at the move NVIDIA had yesterday. It's just wild, wild. So and they got some good news too as far as their chip in China. And now, if the lockdowns are easing in China, everything's good for a lot of
Their
these.
China cheater chip.
Yeah, China cheater chip, but for some of these tech companies. All right, let's get to it. And yes, I agree, Jack Cat. Yesterday was difficult to trade because if you didn't have a trade early on, and Norm, you were talking about this in the chat room, it felt like you were chasing everything. Whatever you got in, it felt like a chase because everything had
Yeah,
moved up so
and I
much.
described it when I was on the
Yeah,
mic. It was at after Brian and Peter dropped off and Megan. I find those days really difficult,
yeah,
especially when it continues. If it starts to reverse and you get a legit reverse, you can have a good day on
hmm
it. But everything you feel like you're chasing, but it's the right thing to do.
yeah,
That's
yeah. It
you
feels
tell
very
yourself not to
awkward.
chase, and then
Yeah,
you have to chase to make those days work. So it was
yeah. It
interesting.
is very, very tough day. Everything was extended. I like 15, 20 minutes in. All right, let's get to it, guys. So in our list today, let's look at DOX, DOCS. We'll start with the gap up list, and then we'll work our way down here. DOCS this morning's up 20%. Don't recall trading this. Looks like earnings last night after
Yeah, they had
hours.
earnings last night. This is
Yeah,
a healthcare IT company.
yeah. Usually
Not
these,
not the frankly for the volume for that big of a gap is a little
yeah. It's
disheartening.
it's like, and again, once you tie health company, I know it's IT, so it's more tech stuff, but these health companies just don't trade very well, right? I mean, it's a tech one, but it's the same fashion. They're just not the best intraday traders. I think we'll find some more stuff today, especially continuation moves from yesterday. I think are going to be heavily in play today, depending how the market is going to do. Here's Becky. Becky's up 15%. So that's some good stuff for them. Pre-market, well, they don't have earnings. What's the news on Becky? They're moving pretty well today, 15%. I'll tell you this: the volume already does not look great, but I know it can trade well.
It's the China lockdown easing COVID situation.
Okay, all right. So Becky looking pretty good
I
here.
mean, you've got a ton of them sitting here that are on
Yeah,
that. So
yeah. I see a few of them coming in here. JD, I'm sure Billy. Oh, there it is. Billy, Baba, Futu, Neo. I mean, the whole gang is here. Out of all of those, I'll be looking at Neo, of course, and that's already showing 2.2 million here, up 4.5. And then I know they like today, Baba will be good as well. Up 4.7. You can see it here. Great volume, guys. 1 million shares traded. These stocks have been beat up so much that any type of positive news like this one, which is very positive, obviously, it's going to have a great effect on these tickers that have been beat up so much. So, like these two for my Chinese view there, you could have Becky. You have it on secondary for now, we know it can trade very well at times. All right, TOST. No, this is no good. No volume. Up 10%, but still, the volume is horrible and doesn't look
on
great.
earnings, but like I agree. I don't think they trade very well overall.
Yeah. MLCO, no good either. Volume is very light, up 9% here. Again, just not looking great. We've seen this before, Melco Resorts.
Yeah, it's Hong Kong casinos. It's part of the COVID easing.
Yeah, so no good there. Here's a trip, obviously, with COVID easing overseas. This is going to hopefully do well. And you're seeing here a pop of 8.7. So I'm not a big fan of this ticker, guys. I know it can trade well at times, but it's just
Yeah, all the Chinese tickers are.
uh, Andrew says, "How's your 401k doing in YouTube chat?"
Hey, Andrew,
We're not looking at a 401k until like mid next year, end of next year, Andrew. We're just not looking at
bury your
that.
hand in, bury your head in the sand.
My wife is like, "What is happening?" I'm like, "Just don't look at it. Just don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Don't look at it." Um, all right, what we got here, JD? If anything, you should be increasing your for those that do work and have 401k, you should be increasing your your
yeah.
contribution. Great time. Everything's on sale right now. To JD, you got my Chinese stocks, Neo and Baba already. Scrolling down a little bit more, we got some oil companies coming in. We got BHP, Rio is a mining company as well, which are all doing just incredible today, up 6.7. Rio is up 6.3. Today might be a day where these guys do well. BHP, we've seen it trade well in the past. I've seen you guys do great trades on this one. BHP could be a good one for a possible. I probably won't trade it, but I'll keep it on there. Is this affecting Oxy in any way? No, Oxy just doesn't give you anything. This is like the only poker face is Oxy. It just doesn't do anything pre-market, so can't tell what's going on there. And then we have some more Chinese stocks, XPEV, PDD. Again, all of these in play with the news about easing of COVID over in China. So that's good. CCL looking good this morning, guys. Up 4.4, 1.2 million. That's the type of volume I like to see, above 10. Norm, anything specific for these guys or still just,
I think this is sympathy on some other travel stuff that doesn't
yeah?
necessarily trade that well, but is indicating that people are cruising at a high volume.
All right. Um, I'll put this as a possible. CCL could be interesting. I like the numbers. These are the numbers that we're used to seeing from CCL. And I like this move up today. Might be in play today. All right, we'll stop here, guys. This list is going to grow and get longer and longer. I'm going to look at one of our usual suspects here, Amazon, which at the moment is up 2.2. And what a run they had yesterday. Starting in the pre-market, continuing very nice here up to 98. And for them, it's especially great because if you look at the last couple of days, it's been nothing but red for them, down to like 85. So to see them back close to 100 is interesting. So I like Amazon today. Going to add them to the list, and we'll look at our gap down list as well this morning. So gapping down, top of the list, Figs. Figs is down 12.9 with a horrible pre-market activity. I don't think this trades well.
It doesn't. This is apparel focused on medical workers, and they reported last night, I believe. Yeah, last night. But as you said, it doesn't trade very well.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it off the list. I'm sure we'll find something better
There's plenty of
to
other
trade.
stuff out there.
Yeah. SI, we took it off the list yesterday. It did sell off here today. They're down another 10%. So again, this thing just kind of just just burning and crashing here, guys. Continues
Yeah, it's a crypto
to
bank.
oh, is that what this is? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought crypto was well, Bitcoin at least was coming up a little bit, right? They had a hot day yesterday. But I
Well,
guess
the whole crypto market is in a meltdown right now. So
oh, okay. Okay. I thought I saw something like that, but
there's a bunch of problems.
this one crashing down, guys. Here again, you probably could find better things to trade. I prefer to not touch that one. DV here is up down 5.7. Great day yesterday. Another one that just looks just sketchy to even to
Yeah, they're
touch
dropping
this.
on news of a secondary.
Oh yes, it's not good. Moving on down, see nothing good on our gap down list this morning so far, guys. CPNG, we've seen this up and down in the last couple of days. It's just a horrible intraday trading ticker. I really want no part of that. Rex
And earnings
R,
last night.
okay. Rex R, I mean, no, this is not looking good. HUDI, the comedy. Yeah, I don't see anything great on the gap down list, guys. We'll skip everything on here. Everything looks horrible daily, horrible price action in the pre-market. You got a couple of earnings which are making some moves here, but nothing that looks uh, exciting to keep on our list. Now, let me know if you disagree with anything on there, but I don't see anything great on this gap down this morning. Um, let's take it to you, Norm. What do you like today
Tesla.
for your list?
Tesla's
Tesla.
in meltdown, and I can't figure out why at the moment.
Well, your boy keeps selling
I'm
everything.
short 190, but huh?
Your boy keeps selling everything, selling all his shares.
Oh, he's done for now.
So here it is, down 1.3. You're sure from 190? 190. Nice,
Yeah, I've got a
nice,
couple
nice.
bucks in it so far. I just
Very
want to see
good.
this 188 breakdown. I've taken a partial already, but I want to see this 188 breakdown.
Yeah, this thing has just been, again, just nothing but bad news for Tesla. And again, dropping here today some more. Um, cool. That's definitely in play, guys. Let's take a look at the chat room and also on YouTube, and then see what's going on there. Tesla tanked. Yep, it's on deck. INTC double downgrade. Double downgrade. Yeah, down 2% here, 408. I mean,
It's one of the
oh,
worst
yeah,
chip tickers trade wise. Usually, sometimes they trade okay after earnings, but man, I find them tough.
they're a tough intraday ticker to trade. Like you say, even with good earnings or like bad or whatever it is, even a good catalyst, they just are not the ideal. I think we're going to find something better. Nvidia for sure is going to be on our list. Look at the move yesterday. They're up 1.4. Not huge volume, but still, this will be a good one for today.
It's a good
Um,
catalyst on INTC. It's a big, well-known bank given a double downgrade from overweight to underweight. Just skip right past that hold, and
yeah.
but
We'll have to see at the market open how this reacts when it gets more volume. Right now, volume is still very light for these guys, so we'll have to see at the market open. But again, it's just I think today you're gonna find better things, guys. That's just my opinion. TSM this morning they are up with a lot of semis companies up as well. These guys are up 3.5. I think AMD. How about yeah, AMD? How they're doing? AMD not bad. 1.7, 881. Yeah, I'd rather watch AMD than TSM, personally. Um, yeah, that same thing. TSM is hard to trade as well. It's not the easy ticker, but there are days. There are days where they've done some pretty cool stuff. They trade very well. You know, all the semiconductor news has been happening. They had their days, right? Um, Snow? No, I don't like snow. We had this on our list plenty of times in the past, or at least looked at it. It again, the spread at times is horrible, even after the market open, and the volume is not great. It's just not a great intraday ticker. I know they're up 1.4 here, had a big move yesterday, like a lot of our companies did. But these guys for intraday trading, man, they're brutal. They're brutal. So be careful if you're gonna have that on your list. Make sure you know how to trade stuff that has a wide spread like that and has a very particular price action that is not going to be like an NVIDIA AMD type action, right? So reminds you a little more of like Spotify or not Spotify, Shopify. Those Spotify, those companies are just they're weird. Um, anything else, guys? Anything else you guys like this morning? Let's see
Meta.
here.
Have you looked at
Yeah,
that?
no, we
Colton
haven't
over
looked
on
at Meta.
YouTube's calling that out. I agree with him on there.
Yeah, let's look at look at Meta, guys. Nice little drop here. Again, it's I'm sure some people are stuck here, thinking this was the base. Like we said yesterday, there could be some selling there, but there's a lot of volume.
They're a long way from being
783,000.
stuck, though.
No, yeah, from now that they're looking pretty good, so who knows? Yeah, I like Meta. I like Meta today. Great activity. Anything break out outside of because it looks like around 8:30 just got this drop. Uh, is that the SPY? No, SPY is flat. What's
No,
causing
it's
that? Huh?
individual tickers.
So individual stuff for
You
Tesla
know, these
and
ones, these
Meta.
tickers that have been just hammered recently, these large cap growth companies have popped. Some of them in the last few days. I mean, and I think they're giving some of that back. So that's
Yeah,
Meta is a good example of that. I mean, it's gone from what 85 ish to
yeah, yeah.
87 ish to 112 in a week. That's a good
Yeah,
gain.
yeah. It's a
Takes
good
some
move.
profit. Not surprising.
Good move. Um, so yeah, definitely on deck, guys. Apple Adrian's giving us Apple over on YouTube. Yeah, one of our usual suspects. Yeah, Apple's gonna be on deck. I mean, 1.1 million shares traded. I have one too many on my main list now. We'll fine tune that in a second. But yeah, Apple is definitely in play today. Big day yesterday. Again, overall market move stuff there, but definitely one to watch. Um, Andrew O VALE. This one. No, I
No
wasn't
way.
expecting anything out of this one. It's made our list a couple of times, our gap up down list, and there's just not a great intraday trading ticker. So I keep them off my list. And especially today when we have tons of stuff we can choose from, this is not going to be one that's going to make the cut, right? MTTR, what we got going on here? Up 10% now. What's up? Way higher than that, over at $4. Not sure. I don't know. These lower price stocks, the volume is great. Don't get me wrong. It definitely is in play. I don't know what's going on with it. You see, you got some movement here.
Had earnings last night.
Earnings. All right, so you got the pop up, and now you're kind of selling down. I'm not sure about this one, man. Let's put it here. MTTR. Again, not a big fan of lower price stocks like this one, under $5, under $10. But these guys are in play. There's no question they're in play. All right, last one on the list, then we'll get to our community events and announcements for next week. BA here. Yeah, BA. Look at the run. I haven't looked at BA in a while. Look at the run of BA, guys. Breakout at 146, looks like. And then just look at the rally this guy's had all the way to 180, man. Wow. And they've done it in a way that they're not hitting our gappers list. So it's been very kind of, they're not gapping up huge in the morning, but they're running throughout the day, right? See the runs throughout the day. So I haven't spotted this one, but man, what a move here.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I've seen some people call it out on the way that during the day that it was running, but I don't think it's been on our gap list once in that period of time.
Hasn't either got the volume or hasn't really moved up that much into the actual market open. Here's JD 7.5. Yeah, out of the Chinese tickers, I got NEO and BABA. I'm going to stick to those two, but you can look at any. It's a bunch there. Billy, PDD, it's a bunch there you can look at and take advantage of. All right, guys, we got a pretty nice list for a Friday. Let's head over to our community events over on our website, and then we'll let you know what's happening for the next 2 weeks.
Absolutely, guys. Anytime you want to see what's going on in Bearable Traders, you can either go to bearabletraders.com/webinars or click that webinars button in the nav bar at the top of the screen. Every Monday night, we've got onboarding and technology with Carlos. Oh, before I forget, I do want to remind people, due to Veterans Day, the bond market is closed today. So things can get a little funky trading sometimes when the bond markets are closed. Volumes tend to be lighter. I don't know that they will be today, but just keep that in mind. If things feel a little funky, that could be a reason. Onboarding and technology every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern with your man Carlos over there. Go there, especially for newer traders. This is also open. If you're watching on YouTube, you're not a member. If you go to bearabletraders.com and sign up in the top of the homepage, you'll get a reminder with a link directly to that classroom a couple hours beforehand, and you can go to that class for free without even signing up to become a member. Tuesdays, we save for strategy. Next week, we've got Peter talking about creating and maintaining a trading journal. That's at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then we'll take the week off for Thanksgiving. Coming back from that, Andrew is going to be doing a webinar titled Come Into My Trading Room. It's kind of the 30,000-foot view of what he watches, how he narrows down his tickers of what he wants to trade that day, what he's looking for in his setup. I mean, just like a grand overview of Andrew's trading and how he operates. Then Wednesdays, we save for psychology. Next week, we've got Kim Ann Curtin. She's going to be talking about the invisible threat to your trading account. That's at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then at the Thursday immediately after, a week from Thanksgiving, is going to be Randy Howell. He'll be talking about staying disciplined while taking losses, a very, very important psychological aspect of trading for sure. On Thursdays, we have mentorship. It's at 11 a.m. with John. That's geared a little bit more toward the beginner side. And then Thor at 8 p.m. Don't forget about tradingterminal.com, your one-stop shop for trading information and resources, everything from earnings calendar to scanners, free scanners, guys, just unbelievable. And you can also get to the academy from there, where they have some individual courses, or you can sign up in bundles if you want to learn about certain aspects of trading and financial markets. Also, simulator. You can access stocktradingsimulator.com directly through Trading Terminal. And that is our free web-based replay simulator where you can hone your trading skills 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you're watching on YouTube and you'd like to try out the room, you can do so at a no obligation, with no obligation. Add a discount, use the promo code PreMarket24. That'll get you 7 calendar days, 5 trading days in the room. It is a one-time payment, does not recur. For for 24 bucks. And then if you'd like to become an elite member, you can use the promo code READ50 to get half off the elite annual membership and a free one-on-one coaching session with Dr. Kenneth Reed.
All right, thank you very much, Norm. All right, guys, let's get to it. Let's check out this list, fine tune it a little bit, and let's do some levels on this stuff. So here, let's start with Neo. Neo this morning, again, tons of volume right now. Pre-market activity a little sketchy here for the most part as far as the price action, but we'll see how that turns out. Again, it has been great intraday trading action on this one. You're getting a lot of continuation moves, which is nice. So definitely like to have this one on my list today as well. Plus, positive news out of China with COVID easing lockdown over there. So that is gonna be good. We have Ababa as well, another one for a possible Chinese play. I might move one of these down because I got way too many here. And the other ones down here, you're gonna see now look very good pre-market wise and also volume. So Amazon looking very nice. Tesla here continues to drop, and my man Norm is in here from 190. So I'm sure he's taking a couple off the table here as we are just on a just a fire sale here. Man.
I did. I just took off a small partial
Yeah.
as it broke the low of the morning.
Nice.
It's really surprisingly it broke that low at 187. I think it was 76, and it's not giving it up yet. So looking like it wants to, but it hasn't. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see, man. It's not looking good. These guys might be reaching 180 by the time they're done here. I mean, man,
I would be okay with that.
I'm sure you'll be very okay with that. Just hold on. So Tesla, guys, definitely in play. It's just not looking good. NVIDIA, a great day yesterday, and today they're getting a pop as well, 1.4, decent volume. So I want to see what's happening there. It's overall positive news. The semiconductors plus the overall market helping that as well. AMD, same situation here. Also would like to keep an eye on that one. Meta, guys. Meta's another one that's not a lot selling off today, but there's two that are in the red, and they look extremely weak in the pre-market. And that's going to be Tesla and Meta, right? And both looking very nice this morning as far as toward the downside and the way their pre-market activity is, and volume. Volume is great on both of these. So like that one, and we have Apple as well, which pretty much flat right now. But the volume is there. This can be very explosive. 1.2 million shares traded so far. So we have a lot going on there. Awesome. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 8 today, so I got to get rid of 2. But it's early, 9:02. We can do levels for all of these, and then we can fine tune it a little bit later. Just quick look at our secondary list. We have Becky there for those that like that one. BHP and some other oil mining companies are doing very well today. This one's, I like the pre-market activity on this one. Normally not a stock that I would watch, but today their pre-market looks very attractive. CCL, guys. If we could make room for CCL, we will definitely move them up. They got great volume, up 4.6 today. Could be a day where they can be heavily in play. MTTR dropping, and then we have BA, which has had an incredible run on their daily here the last couple of 2 weeks. Looks like just nothing but northeast action. All right, let's do some levels. Start with Neo here. So Neo, high of the pre-market, we're looking at 1098. So slam something right up there. 1098 is going to be higher than that, right over here. So 1098 is going to be there. And then above that, guys, couple of levels that look very good. 1184, a very nice one. I'm sorry, 1178. And we also have 1236. So 2 levels towards the top. Just mark down the low of the pre-market at 1054. Once you do that, you are pretty much set there. When it comes to Neo. Here is Baba. So Baba at the moment, great pre-market action. 73.35 is where they're struggling to get above. And you can see just the action just slamming into that level here. You are getting a beautiful higher lows as well happening there. So that's just setting up nicely for a possible breakout if that's in the cards for Baba. So looking forward to that. 71.51, also a great level. It's the low of the pre-market, but if you notice on the daily, you're getting a lot of confirmation on that low of the pre-market. No surprise, that is where we set that up. So want to have that there towards the bottom, plenty of stuff. Don't need to look any further than your highs and lows for the last 2 trading days. Your previous day closed over at 69.77. Again, we're up nicely on this thing, 4.8. Baba, another level here is going to be 76.23. I'm hitting the wrong key. There we go, 76.23. And then all the way up here over at 78.65. For some reason, and we've seen this in the past, guys, with Baba, it can sell off very well after gapping up. We've seen that plenty of times. Has not done that recently, though, right? If you notice here, we had like 1 day here where it sold off, maybe 2. But it hasn't really done that. But I will not be surprised if we struggle here and get a sell-off. If the market decides to turn a southeast, that can also be an opportunity. So be on the lookout for that. I know the stock is strong right now, but this thing loves to sell off aggressively when it gaps up. So if it's any sign of weakness, that could be a good play to look at if it fits your trade book. So that's Baba. Taking a look at Amazon here. Again, Amazon bouncing back nicely from 80, like 85-ish or something, 86. 99.20 high of the pre-market. Very, very active pre-market activity, guys. 3.4 million shares traded. Just incredible how great Amazon has traded after their split, right? So it's like completely different a company as far as the stock ticker itself. So very nice to see that. 97.59 low of the pre-market. Highs and lows towards the bottom. You do got a nice drop here. It looks like they doesn't like to be between 92 and 96. So there's not a whole lot there, but towards the bottom you see some highs and lows on there as well. Above this, if we decide to head back up to 92.20 level here over at a 103.98, and then right here you got this is a minor level, 195, might actually be 100, and this is more of a psychological level. The hundreds, like you're at 100, so things tend to do that. You don't see a lot of support here on the daily itself, but I still want to mark
Brother,
that
check
down.
Apple.
No, what's going on with Apple? It was coming up. Oh, whoa, what is what's
I
shaking
haven't
and
heard
baking
anything,
here?
but I haven't heard anything, but it goes back to what I was saying. You had some pretty good gains if you picked it out in the
Yeah,
last few days and
yeah,
see if it can hold. I mean, there was I can't remember who said it, but some official, I believe in the EU, was talking about overreaction to the CPI data yesterday. So I think that we might feel a little bit of that today. We'll see. I'm hesitant to say that because we're up 0.5% on the Qs and SPY right now, but
yeah,
we'll see how it
yeah.
goes.
And it's funny, Peter and guys, for those that are not part of the community over on YouTube, we're live like from there's someone talking from like 8 in the morning all the way to 4:30, right? We have a moderator, different moderators that come online and share their opinion, look at the stock market and what's happening. And Peter shared something pretty interesting yesterday, about the last CPI numbers we had. Same thing, where we had the overreaction, we stalled, and then we just slammed down, right? And not that that's expected to happen, but it didn't happen this time. We actually had the opposite reaction, right? We kind of rally even more. So if there's an overreaction, it was a big one, and we'll know today if things are looking to head the other way.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, I'm with you, Norm. This thing is holding. Like I was expecting a gap down on the SPY today, and you're not getting that. So
I don't know that I was expecting a gap down because we had some serious strength yesterday, but
mhm.
I am a little bit surprised. I thought we would be essentially flat.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and this is, I mean, 0.5% isn't huge on the SPY. It's not a huge gap by any means, but it's more than I thought we would have.
Right, right, exactly. Um, all right, so yeah, Apple here selling down into the red. Oh, it's going to continue. I got 146.38 is the low of the pre-market right now. Let's see what it does here. We'll keep an eye on that. Heading back to Tesla is next. Amazon, we're good there. That's covered. Let's look at Tesla, guys. Again, oh, it did hit that 187, 186, 187 is the low of the pre-market for Tesla now. And again, you got some levels down here, highs and lows of the last two trading days, the lows of the last 2 days right over here between 180 and what seems to be 177. Let's see if we head towards that. It's just a lot of weakness on Tesla right now. And the last couple of days have not been good for it at all. High of the pre-market 194.54, and then once you do that, I think you're pretty much set. I think you have enough levels surrounding the price action at the moment. I don't think you need to look anywhere else. If we decide to break below this, which I doubt, hopefully not. And then above this, we can add more levels. But right now, you're surrounded by some pretty good levels as far as the.
Don't hope
Uh,
for it not to right now.
no,
After I'm
not
out of the
not
position, you can hope
right.
for it.
Yes, yeah. Not right now when you're in your trade. I hope it collapses to 150 and they have to
Okay.
do a reverse split.
Okay.
um, Here it is, Nvidia, guys. Nvidia high of the pre-market at the moment, 160.44. Slam a level there. And then towards the bottom, low of the pre-market, 158.75. And again, we're just kind of up here right now, moving sideways. Not a whole lot of movement as far as up and down. 826,000 shares trade is pretty good. And then if we look to the left, we can find some levels here. And this is a good area too. If you notice on the daily, This is a great area of support and resistance right across the board where we marked those levels just now. Let's get some daily stuff here. We're going to go into 154.28. Might actually be 155. And then we have another one here at 150. So that's good towards the bottom there in case we sell off. And then towards the top, we got 163.25. And we also have a beautiful level there at 167. Look at that support, also resistance in a lot of areas here as well. So that is NVIDIA for you guys, looking really good this morning. Great day yesterday. AMD, same situation, up slightly, not a whole lot of movement at the moment, but we're up a 1.7, kind of in this range between 70.02 and 69.09 at the moment. So outside of that, towards the bottom, we got a couple of levels here. You got your previous day close as well, which is an important level, but we're also going to mark down 66.44. And then towards the top, we're going to be 74.10. And man, I don't see anything under. Okay, here we have one small day minor area support. There are 71.27. Don't put a whole lot of weight on that, but that's the only level you have between that gap there. And here's Meta. Meta holding tooth and nail here at 109.50. Really trying to hold on to that, but it's not looking good. Too much selling pressure, guys. Lower highs here, and then just slamming against that 109.57. Let's see if that's able to hold there. That's going to be a very strong level if it can. Towards the bottom, highs and lows doing a pretty good job. You're set. And then towards the top, you got the big gap here. But the closest point is going to be 122.91. And I don't think we have anything for a very long time. So I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. Again, let's see if we can even go green today. If we're not going to go green, I'm not going to worry about any levels in between here at the moment. Here is Apple again. Oh, so Apple did break down. New low of the pre-market, 146.11. And then towards the bottom here, we do have 144.67. And then right here, we do have 142. So some levels there on Apple this morning. High of the pre-market is all the way at 148.58. And you can see that there. Got some confirmation being done on the daily as well. That's all we need for Apple right now. Let me actually remove this one here. Let's remove this here, and let's remove that one there, and there you go. So that's all we need for Apple. Let's see where it goes here, guys. Big drop with some volume just a couple of minutes ago. All right, guys, that is our list today. Again, we have tons of stuff to look at today, so you can pick and choose your favorites on here. We have NEO, Baba, Amazon, Tesla, NVIDIA, AMD, Meta, and Apple this morning. It's looking pretty good.
Yeah. Big announcement, guys. Andrew today at 3:20 this afternoon is speaking at the Money Show Virtual Expo. So it's all streamed. The link is in the alerts at the top. It's been placed on YouTube as well. I'm putting it here in the room. So sign up for that and go check him out. Support him at 3:20 Eastern time this afternoon.
Excellent.
Much appreciated. And once again, happy Veterans Day to all those that have served.
Yeah,
including our own veterans that we have here, Mike and John.
Yeah. Guys, quick thing before we let you guys go. Let's look at our moderators lineup. If you haven't done so over on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. We appreciate it very much as we end our trading week. And if it's your first time here, consider subscribing. We'd love to have you back on Monday so we can prepare for the trading day once again.
Car wash day.
What happened?
Brian L here. Free car wash day. If that's what it is for you, congrats.
Hey man, take advantage. I wish I had a free car wash day over here.
I think you've earned it.
Let's see what we got here. No, not me. Him, Brian L. I mean, it should be more than that, but yeah. Guys, let's take advantage of your free car wash day if you have it. Brian L. It's funny, man. All right, guys, here it is. Let's look at our watch list for today. Peter, a couple of SPACs IPOs reporting today, so take a look at that. And then his list, of course, AMD, Apple, Tesla, secondary list, Meta, Oxy, and Amazon. And Brian will be looking at Tesla, DAX, SI, Coin, and AMD today on his list. So there you have it, guys. That is your list. I'll see if any more moderators come through, but if not, we'll call it here. There's so much to watch. They're probably having trouble fine-tuning what they're going to finally watch in their list because so much in play this morning. We'll give it one more second, see if anybody else comes through with their list. If not, we'll call it. But guys, over on YouTube, it is Friday. So again, be careful trading today. Don't be a hero. Don't be a hero. Leave that for the veterans. That's what they are. Those are the true heroes. Do not go out there swinging for the fences and trading to make up the week. If you're having a bad week, it's okay. We're going to be here next week again. Just trade smart. Just be smart. Use common sense. Use risk management. Don't chase. It's so easy to do that in this market. And just trade well. You start your weekend having your breakfast, know that you did the right thing, and you're not, complaining and struggling and stressing about your bad trading and your lack of discipline, right? So let's be real focused on that today. All right, no more moderators list. I think we're all set, guys. Have a great weekend. Trade safe today. Norm, anything else we forgot?
Thor's book,
Yes. Yes.
bestseller already. Thanks, guys.
Yes, guys.
The link, somebody can post the link. It's already put on YouTube, but be
I
sure to
see
check that
Yep.
out.
Yep.
Leave them an honest review. That's about all I can. It's about all I can think of. A lot going on, as always. So
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
care,
A lot
guys.
going on, guys. Yeah.
Trade safe. Have a great weekend.
Here is
So
Thor with a buzzer beater. His list: Baba, Tesla, Apple, BA, and the pivot alert bot for Thor. So, guys, take care. Trade safe.
take care, guys.